In this video, we will be learning about vesicle fusion. If you are a student of life science, CSI NET, and the student of MSc, then this will be very easy getting marks for your exams. So let's see what is the vesicle fusion. It is a small topic of cell bio. So let's study it. The fusion of a transport vesicle with its membrane involve two type of events. That event can be the recognition. Your vesicle should be recognize its specific target membrane. Okay. Second one is fusion. The vesicle should be fused in a very appropriate way on your target membrane. So as you can see, assume about that this is your vesicle and this need to fuse in this target membrane, so their recognition should be very appropriate. Okay, so this vesicle fusion model described a scientist, that is Rothman and his colleagues. Rothman and his colleagues gave this snare hypothesis. So vesicle fusion is all about snare hypothesis. Snare is kind of a protein. Okay, if your snare protein will be founding on vesicle, it can be called as V snare. If it is founding on target membrane, your snare protein can be called as target snare. In the short, T snare or vesicle snare. In the short, V snare. Okay, so this is the fusion, a basic concept. This what is the snare, and let's see the what is the recognition of your snare protein. Then they have a hallmark of a specific sign that they have hapted repeat sequences. By seeing this sequence, we can easily recognize that this is your snare protein. Okay, now come to the next thing. If you talk about uh, vesicle fusion in neurons, then your V snare and T snare will be having another designation. Like V snare will have designation as synaptobrevin or VAMP, while T snare will have another designation as synaptins and synap25. VAMP means vesicle associated membrane protein. Okay, is this question have been asked in many exams. What is the vesicle fusion in neurons? Okay, let's see. Second thing is recognition checking. After the fusion of your vesicle on its respective target membrane, the checking should be done in a very good way, that they have fused in a very appropriate way or not. Okay, so this checking can be done by your protein, that is Rab proteins, and Rab protein is the member of a family that is monomeric GTPase families. Okay, now each cell can have many Rab proteins because he need to allow or uh, transport many vesicles in very particular way. So as you can see here, 60 type of vesicles can be seen in a cell. Okay, okay, if you see, if your Rab protein is in inactive state because it is bound with GTP, or it can be remain in cytosol in inactive form, while it is active form during binding of GTP, it will be activate. Okay, and will bind to the your organelle membrane. Okay, or your cells membrane. Okay, like this. Before inactive state, your Rab is founding here. In their activating states, it can be founding on your organelles membrane. Okay, okay, so after activating, this protein will be called as active protein, and it will bind to another protein, that is Rab effector, and Rab effector will be founding on your target membrane. Okay, while your Rab and GTP, or you can say this active protein, will be founding on your vesicle membrane, while Rab effector will be founding on your target membrane. Now come to the and Rab effector, specific thing about this Rab effector is this act as tethering protein. Okay, it will help to allow them to tethering. Okay, teeth ring like this is your vesicle and this is your target membrane, and Rev effector you can see is finding on the target membrane. After teeth ring, snare mediate docking and fusion. Okay, the winding of V snare to its respective T snare causes the vesicle to remain bound for long enough to allow the Rab protein to hydrolyze its bound GTP, okay, which locks the vesicle onto the target membrane. Okay, after fusion, what will happen after fusion? Your complex, your V snare and T snare complex need to dissociate, because this Rab protein will come handy in another transportation of another vesicles, though, so they need to dissociate their complex, and this dissociation a factor is coming around, that is NSF, that is name sensitive factor. It will bind to the snare complex via adapter protein, that is your SNAP protein. Okay, SNAP is, what is SNAP? It is a hexamer of identical subunits. Okay, and this is need for regeneration of free snare proteins. So you need to wrote down this NSF and SNAP protein need to regeneration of free snare complex, because after dissociation this Rab protein will again transport another vesicles. Okay, now what is NSF? It is a name sensitive factor. It is a soluble ATPase and hydrolyze ATP into ATP, okay, and dissociate the snare apart. Okay, okay, now this is all about the theory things, and this is all about the diagrams. And if you have uh, understand you have understand the whole basic, then this diagram will be very easy to memorize. Let's see, this is your target membrane and this is your vesicle membrane, and snare will be founding on the respective vesicles, like V snare and T snare will be founding on your target membrane. Rab GTP is founding here on the vesicles, while because it is in the active state, and in the active state your teeth ring will be happening, because your Rab effector that is activated by this protein Rab GTP will be act as teeth ring protein, will allow to bind the T snare and B snare like this effector will allow them to docking and fusion. In the docking position, what will happen? Your T snare and V snare will bind itself, okay, and your Rab effector and Ram proteins will bind like this, okay, and after docking the fusion will be happening. By fusion your transport vesicle have itself inside the material, it will exocytosis his material like this, okay. So after fusion we need to dissociate this cis snare complex, that is your T snare and V snare complex, and we need to dissociate, because after dissociation this is your Rab protein will be free and it will help to another vesicle to transportation. Now in this dissociation two factor will be coming around, that is SNAP and NSF, and I have already told you that SNAP is a soluble NSF attachment proteins, okay, okay, okay. After the B snare and T snare have mediated the fusion of a vesicle on a target membrane, the NSF NEM sensitive factor bind to the snare complex, okay, via adapter protein, that is SNAP, okay. NFS a hexamer of identical subunit, I have already told you that, and SNAP are not necessary. These SNAP and NSF are not necessary for actual membrane fusion, but they are required for regeneration of snare proteins, okay, because after dissociation your Rab protein will be free to transport another vesicles, okay. So this is all about vesicle fusion, all the diagrammatic presentation and all the basic things and basic language. I hope guys you will get it. If you have any problem, then comment down below. And if you don't get it, I will recommend you to watch the video again. Okay, note down every point and you will get it in a very basic way. Thanks. Meet you in the next video. Thanks.